J Drone here. What is going on, guys? We are going to go ahead and put the Atom up, and this right here is a transfer from the drone to the phone. So do not do a extreme quality judge on the camera, because again, you want to pull it off the SD card if you're going for quality. This does have a 3-axis gimbal. I absolutely love these drones, the Atom SE. This one, what I'm going to show you in this video is how to remove the geofence even after you're out of beginner's mode, because it automatically senses a geofence wall. It will be able to see everything through the app's eyes. Now I've sped this up ×2 just to kind of get things moving along. So this is definitely not as smooth as you generally would see it. Even, again, app to phone transfer, or what I've done here is a screen recording. So even that, you can definitely not judge the quality on this. But we'll go ahead and get out here, and then eventually on the bottom left corner, pay attention to the bottom left corner where you kind of see the map there, we're going to get 2 warnings. One warning is the height limit geofence, which I'm fine with staying under that. I really don't need to exceed that, especially with this drone. But the distance, you're definitely going to want to change that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to change that. And then towards the end of the video, we're going to show you how to deal with a low battery during flight. And when there's those warnings on the left-hand side, we're going to show you how to change that real quick. Super easy. Click the dots upper right in your app. You can see exiting beginner mode has that geofence that I'm telling you about, where you hit a wall, you can't go no further. It's really simple. Just go down here and take this right there, and you're just going to go ahead and slide it all the way up, or you can hit this up here where there's no limit. Super easy stuff. Before you fly, the calibration all the way over to the left, we're not going to click on. I suggest calibrating your camera just as well as the drone. We're going to go ahead and take off now. I did have to do a forced takeoff because, again, battery's low. So this is a learning experience for anybody that wants to go fly with a low battery, what's going to happen. And I actually commend the company, big high five to the company for allowing you to have full control of the drone during low battery mode. You have no clue what that means, and I'll explain what that means if you really have no clue. It's an awesome feature. A lot of drone companies, the drone will sit itself down during low battery. A lot of companies, the drone will bring itself back. Bam. Return beginning, and I end up Xing it out. I'm overriding it. So the company has put in parameters that you don't do what I'm going to do, but if you had to, you drove somewhere, you only got a little bit of battery left, and you really got to get that shot, this is epic. It allows you to override, but then on the way back, again, I'm going to show you, this is it's pretty clutch. It allows you to have full control over the drone, even though the drone says it's landing. My initial thought and perception of how this worked is when it was landing, it was definitely landing, but you were able to control it up, down, left, or right as far as pitch goes, but you could not control altitude. So as far as what I'm going to show you here is, I was going to land it. I was going to land it where I knew I can go get it, and I could put it down comfortably and go take a walk. But then it's like, nah, I don't want to take a walk. Do I? I would rather not take a walk. So let me go ahead and try to bring this up in altitude. And again, as you'll see, guys, I was able to do it. I commend the company highly for putting this in play, where it's just not grounding itself, where it's actually giving the more skilled pilot an ability to try to make it home. Can you get the drone home? Or think like you're gonna see here. I really thought about setting it down. I can go get it. I can go do the walk of shame. I've done a much longer walk of shame with much less of a drone, like an MJX Bugs 3 that I put FPV on. But again, you could see me here. I'm lifting altitude, and I actually don't bring it back to myself. I go put it where I normally take off from, which is not where I'm standing, because I got home and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back out again, just do a little demonstration on the battery, because I did this when I first flew it, max battery test and whatnot. But again, guys, drone is landing, but as you can see, it allows us to fly this, which is epic. If you look upper right, you can see we're at like 6%. I can't say enough about the drone. Obviously, there's way better drones. Obviously, there's much less superior drones than this. But this is these are one of the drones where the weight limitation you don't have to worry about. This thing's probably going to shoot video good enough for what you're using it for. Obviously, if you need to go shoot a commercial for $1 million or something, this may be able to do it. You might be able to finesse it. And obviously, there's more expensive stuff that you could definitely have what you need. Again, I'm not trying to downplay this drone. I'm also not trying to upplay it. It is what it is. It's a good drone. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Look, we had 3%. We had 3%. This is a good drone. I was afraid it was going to drop out of the sky like it did during my other battery test. It didn't, though. I was able to land this. Little Christmas video. If you made it this long, a Merry Christmas from me to y'all. And if you're watching this after the fact and you didn't catch this on Christmas, it's all good. Hope you had a good Christmas. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. It was about 42 degrees out today. Later.